Good morning. Today we'll be exploring the astrological landscape for Sagittarius in 2026, a year deeply influenced by the red fire horse in the Chinese zodiac. This isn't simply a merging of Eastern and Western astrology. It's about understanding how the energies of the horse amplify and nuance the Sagittarian archetype. 2026 promises a year of potent action, expansive growth, and a necessary confrontation with personal limitations for those born under the sign of the Archer. We'll look at planetary transits impacting Sagittarius, the symbolism of the fire horse, and how these combine to shape the Sagittarian experience in this unique year. Before diving into the specifics, let's recap the core of Sagittarius. Ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius embodies optimism, philosophical inquiry, and a relentless pursuit of truth and meaning. It's a mutable fire sign, meaning it thrives on change, adaptability, and translating abstract concepts into action. Sagittarians are natural explorers, both physically and intellectually, always seeking broader horizons. They're often enthusiastic, generous, and possess a contagious zest for life. However, their restless nature can lead to impulsivity, a tendency to overcommit, and a fear of being tied down. A core shadow aspect involves a fear of restriction and a tendency to avoid deep emotional vulnerability. Now let's turn to the influence of the red fire horse. In Chinese astrology, the horse represents speed, passion, and a fierce independence. The fire element intensifies these qualities, creating a force of raw energy, ambition, and a powerful drive for success. The red color adds a layer of courage, excitement, and even a hint of impulsiveness. A red fire horse year isn't about subtle growth, it's about bold leaps, dramatic changes, and pushing boundaries. This energy is not about passive acceptance, it demands action and courage. It's a year of opportunity, but also requires a strong will and the ability to adapt to rapid shifts. The horse can be somewhat unpredictable, adding a wild card element to the year. In 2026, several key planetary transits will heavily influence Sagittarius. Saturn in Pisces. While not a direct conjunction, Saturn in Pisces will be highlighting Sagittarius' ninth house higher learning, travel, philosophy, beliefs. This transit forces a reassessment of foundational beliefs and encourages a more disciplined approach to personal growth. Sagittarians' optimistic worldview will be tested, urging them to ground their ideals in reality. Expect delays or challenges relating to travel, legal matters, or advanced education. This isn't meant to stifle exploration, but to ensure it's built on a solid foundation. Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter, Sagittarius' ruling planet, will be in Gemini, activating the third house of communication, local travel, and networking. This is a highly positive transit, boosting Sagittarians' ability to express themselves, connect with their community, and pursue short-term goals. Expect opportunities for learning, writing, and local adventures. The Gemini energy, however, can also lead to scattered energy and overcommitment, playing to the Sagittarian's weakness. Uranus and Taurus. The continued transit of Uranus and Taurus impacts Sagittarius' sixth house of work, routine, and health. This demands innovation and adaptability in daily life. Sagittarians may experience unexpected changes in their careers or health routines, forcing them to embrace new technologies or approaches to well-being. Resisting change will only lead to frustration. The interplay of these energies creates a fascinating dynamic for Sagittarius in 2026. The red fire horse amplifies the Sagittarian's natural drive for exploration and adventure, but the Saturnine influence demands groundedness and responsibility. The Jupiter in Gemini provides opportunities for connection and communication, while the Uranian energy pushes for innovation in daily life. For Sagittarians, 2026 will be a year of controlled expansion. It's not about recklessly pursuing every opportunity. It's about carefully choosing the paths that align with their authentic values and building a sustainable foundation for future growths. The key is to harness the horse's energy for focused action, avoiding impulsive decisions. This is a year to confront limitations, refine beliefs, and embrace change, not just in grand adventures, but also in the often overlooked details of daily life. Sagittarians who can balance their natural optimism with a dose of realism and discipline will not only thrive in 2026, but will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true purpose. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again. See you soon.